ship?
It's on the picture there, ISS Oblivion.
Oblivion. Okay.
Okay, so here we are, session 1. You guys are all gathered together on the aircraft hangar on board the Rebuke with Admiral Kortov. He's a pretty good guy. He's got a good solid reputation. He's giving you guys the long silent stare that he's known for, where he tries to get someone to be nervous, and as soon as someone does that, then he breaks the silence. He's
Human?
got his group of attaches with him. One of them is holding out a little holo display. So, of course, it's got your guys' data files kind of like scrolling up to bottom as he says, "You all know why you're gathered here, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Your group has decided to become a new firing squad style team. I don't understand the reasons why the Admiral has done this, but the Admiral has decided that we shall take a new way of war in the Empire. It is up to you to prove to Admiral Tarkin that this warfare style is admirable, honorable, and efficient." And of course smacks his hand together to emphasize the efficient part, because this guy doesn't broker any waste.
Is he human?
He is strictly human. All his
Okay.
attaches are human as well.
Okay. Just curious.
I'm not there, am I?
You are not there, no.
Right.
And of course, he kind of like looks at all of you guys. From his reputation alone, he's not. You don't have to worry about any issues with speciesism, because he's totally cool with other races. Because he's usually the guy that gets kind of commandeered to take Senate representatives back home, because he's known for not having incidences happen on board his ship of speciesism. As he looks and he just gives this little curt nod to Commander Dorbaxos, or is it Commander Terry?
Oh, he can call me Commander Tiori.
Commander Terry, I leave the rest of this briefing to you. And he nods and does that boot snap, turns around and starts walking out of the hangar.
Yes, Animal. And then I'm going to walk up and say, "Attention. Greetings. I am Sergeant Major Nina Dorbaxis Tiori. You,
Wait. Are you a sergeant major or are you a commander?
Sergeant Major, is a commanding
Sergeant major's an enlisted.
Sergeant Major's not commanding anything.
Well, they do, but that's
okay,
an
so
enlisted
so
rank,
a
not
sergeant. So in the Imperial Army, a sergeant major is a commander of forces, but not a commander of major forces like a battalion. They're commanders of squads, squadrons, and or smaller groups, but not of major forces. And a sergeant major is one from a rank of like a battalion commander in the Imperial Army.
Okay.
So
As the Navy guy gets dressed down already on his first day of class.
Just asking.
no, I got you. I did a whole bunch of research and looked at it and whatnot, and like that seemed like the best one. Like they still have command and whatnot, but they're not like battalion command. They're like squadron command. So anyway, greetings. I am Sergeant Major Niana Dorbaxis Tiori. You may call me Sergeant Major or Captain Tiori. You all have been given the honor and the privilege to serve in this unit for the glorious Empire. I know you all must have the utmost joy in even being considered for this duty, but it will be a great challenge. I expect only perfection on every mission that you attend, which should not be too difficult to achieve. Our success shall be the key to a more safe and stable galactic empire. Then, You shall be embraced and loved by the Empire and its people. Now, who here is part of the Imperial Army? I see. Who here is part of the Imperial Navy?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Dash Matari. Lieutenant Dash Matari.
All right. And what do you do, Lieutenant?
I get us where we need to go.
Well, for this unit, you're going to do a lot more than just that. And so then I guess next I walk up to Mr. Space Marine. And who might you be?
Ogriv Grass.
Wait, no, wait, let me go do a different voice. Ogriv Grass.
Huh. And since you did not raise your hand, I'm guessing you are not officially a part of the Imperial Army or Navy. So, what did you do?
Hired contractor. Usually meant for specialized missions of protection.
I see. Let's see. I will walk over to Kevin's character next.
The creepy
And who are
nobody.
you?
I'm just gonna look at him like he's nuts.
She.
She.
So you got the blank stare.
All right. If you do not wish to answer, I will not make you do so, but just know this. If you do not follow my orders on the battlefield, you will be reprimanded, and quite harshly at that. And so, I'll now explain to you our first mission. Oh wait, question. Evan, where are you currently?
He is the infiltrator.
I'm infiltrating a pirate crew, right, James?
Yep, he is the gentleman you're to refer to as
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't deal with this.
codename
Oh, cool.
Shroud.
So,
James, are you here?
I think he stepped away
during the briefing, or
I
Sorry.
guess it's
He fell asleep.
No.
Totally
Okay.
had myself muted. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Evan, you're fine then. Okay, you
Oh.
chill.
So Evan is the infiltrator that you've been referred to as codename Shroud.
Yep, I surmise that. So, our first mission is called Operation Rockbreaker. We are going to the Vazin asteroid belt in the mid-core, specifically to an abandoned mining outpost, AS-69. It is currently under the control of a man named Devis Jivan Devronian. He is a pirate, but before that, he was a separatist commander fighting against the Republic of old. We have an infiltrator in the group, and we have one simple mission: to make contact with the infiltrator, then to extract Devis and any T-Series tactical droids that are in his possession. Devis must not be killed under any circumstance, and he must be brought back in a condition where he can provide intelligence to our superiors. If we cannot secure this facility, we are to destroy it and any secondary targets that are nearby. The combatants on this mission has been estimated to around 30. So it will be somewhat of a difficult fight, but if you all put in this unit, I don't think that should be too hard for any of you. Support. Nearby, there is a pair of patrol craft who do not know of our mission, but if need be, we can request them. If that is to occur, you are not to tell them anything about our mission. No details, nothing. So, then, Pilot Dash, since I'm guessing you have the ship, we shall all go now and board.
All right.
Oh, and one more thing to note in combat. Stay within medium distance of me at all times. But when we are not in immediate fire, we may go about in a loose formation. Dismiss.
As you give the order for them to fall out and stow their gear on the ship, you guys see the dual boarding ramps are open on the ship, so you guys can get on and look around the nice sanitized smelling ship. So when it comes to the description of each of you guys, take a second and we'll go ahead and start with David of describing your character. And one thing I want to know is how pristine is your current appearance, by the way?
All right. So, Dash is a human in his early 20s, about 1.7 meters, of a slight but muscular build, with currently would have had his helmet off, dark brown hair and dark brown eyes. Everything about him is squared away, well kept, pressed out, like tip top professional officer. So,
We got a professional soldier here.
excuse me, that's a pilot. I'm not a soldier.
but you're parade
Navy.
ready right now.
Oh yeah, no, he like snaps to, and he's dressed to impress. Got his everything's bit and polished. He's wearing a kind of like in the picture you see, black pilot's outfit that's been slightly modified. You notice that he's got, instead of a pistol, he's got a rifle that's mounted into a holster built into the pilot suit. And that's about it.
Okay, so Kevin, go ahead with our Nogri.
If anybody even knows what he is.
He's a super creepy alien.
Yes. Yeah, fairly, I'm going to say, well capped. I'm not going to say clean. He's a sniper and a hunter, so
like
and he's
field dress.
Yeah, he's wearing what's classified as the hunter's trophy armor. So he's wearing basically dead bodies. I love it.
He's gonna make that ship smell real good.
I'm sure they're dried out and preserved well.
Sure. As for age, as for age, you can't tell. Height, he's kind of stumped over, but you figure he's probably like 1.7, 1.8 meters, and that's pretty much all you can tell from looking at him. He's got knives, guns, that giant slug, throwaway rifle. This weird looking boomerang thing. he's just covered with weapons.
It's only like 5'5".
Yep.
Yeah,
Nogri are short for a
Not
stormtrooper.
Are they? I thought they were taller.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're kind of small.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're. Well, I mean, it depends on if you're going off. I mean, Legends versus Rebels is a little different. So, but yeah.
Okay. No, I thought
They're
were
not
taller.
all that
They were
big.
that
Yeah.
close. Okay. So you're same height as me then.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not all that big. They're just kind of scary looking.
Yep.
Okay, so Raymond, what about Gruss?
Gruss looks like, I mean, he is in heavy armor. He's holding a DHX heavy blaster rifle, which is like the heaviest rifle in Blastic Industries. And it's usually made for people his size, really. He's about, if we're putting it into meters, like 2.1 meters tall. Looks like he carries himself with a lot of pride in himself. Like he's got skulls of what are they called?
Skulls.
Just skulls of many races on him.
Again,
What
another
race
one
is
who's
he?
going to make
And
the
monsters as well.
Jeez, what is up with these trophy
Right?
hunters?
And describe what you look like, so because they don't even know what race you are.
I mean, no one's gonna tell what race he is for probably like a long while. I'm gonna be honest. But his race is gotta scroll up. Cuzo. He's a Cuzo.
That
So he was
bounty
pretty
hunter
much.
we saw with the big wide-brimmed hat.
Yep.
Wait, don't they not talk?
They talk.
No, they talk. It's just in Clone Wars, he never.
He decided never to speak.
Yeah, he was too cool for words.
I'm too cool.
Except that's what got him killed. But yada yada yada.
They're known for their strong sense of honor and proud martial history.
Yep.
And they have a couple different types of eye options, and
Hexagonal yellow.
they're from a heavy gravity planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I can jump to medium range, either vertically or horizontally.
He's a fall.
But you don't have your shield hat?
Nope. It's just a the helmet you see in the image.
Yep.
Do you at least have the crossbow?
I do not have a crossbow, but I do have 2 large knives on me.
So you went with the the DHX monster blaster instead of the crossbow.
Yep. Because it looks so damn cool.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, and
Even though that energy bow is pretty fucking awesome too.
oh yeah.
Yes, it is. But it's also very expensive.
And Commander Tiara, tell your troops what you look like.
All right.
A
Well,
longer name.
my name's not that long. It's only 4. But nonetheless, yeah. So, well, obviously I have 2 different outfits, as I have one for when I'm in Imperial Command, one when I'm on the field. So my Imperial Command is Imperial uniform. Actually, like in the last picture, same plaque on with the dude with the 4 red on top and the 4 blue on bottom. Also on my right chest, I had some medals and a Imperial Academy sigil on there, which I know David's character will probably recognize as the Imperial Academy honor medal as one of them, and sigil, graduating with honors. But after I sent you guys out to the ship, I came back after a few minutes in Stormtrooper armor. You see, it's modified. It's has a pauldron on the right. It's actually has it's actually black instead of the normal white, and you only see a heavy blaster pistol and a knife on me. But you also see I do have a bag and some gear and whatnot that seems to be a bit heavily loaded. So,
And of course, yeah, also anonymous rigger number 1 who's wearing just plain Imperial Navy uniform, who's stowing everyone's gear away like he works at the airport. You don't show up to game, that's what I make you do. Schlub work.
Right.
I told him
Okay.
to take my stuff.
So of course, your team commander here has the data stick with the coordinates of your location of where you're going, as well as the 3 jumps it's going to take to get there.
Yep. So I hand it over to the pilot and be like, "Here's where we need to go."
Yep.
You graduated from the Imperial Academy, correct?
What's that?
Well then, this
Yeah,
should
I'm an ace pilot from
well then this should
Academy
be
graduates.
fairly easy for you.
And Commander TR8 basically got to read all of your dossiers. So is there anything interesting about your exploits that she should know about each of you?
So basically, for my guy, I'm from. He came from. Where's
The planet named by
Okay.
androids.
trying to find it in my thing there. Thraefera, where they make Bacta or harvest Bacta. Basically, flew transports and other factory ships and stuff for the factory with his father, and then was recruited by a Imperial officer to the academy.
Okie dokie.
What about the rest of you guys?
James, does he have a dossier on me or
He does not. He
any
only
information?
knows.
Okay.
He only knows the communications he needs to send to you, and he has the coded communique. So he knows nothing other than Agent Shroud.
Roger, roger.
What about our Nogri? See, I'll call somebody out if nobody wants to volunteer. Is there anything special you did to get put on this squad?
Are we more towards legend or canon?
You could totally take from Legends if you want, because I like the Legends stuff for the Nogri, because canon really
Yeah, that's
doesn't
why
have
I'm
much.
asking. It's like, am I affiliated with Darth Vader's whole thing or whatever the fuck they did with Rebels?
You can totally be basically from the Legends concept where Vader privately sends out, because Lord Vader.
Yeah, I'll do the whole. All she knows is he's recommended by Lord Vader.
That could totally make you question loyalty right there. Great, now Vader's spying on us too.
Yeah, the Nogai were kind of like death commandos.
Yep.
They're like specialized death commandos.
Yep, they were Darth Vader's personal death commandos, like
like hit squad.
And they knew what Vader and his family smell like.
Yeah, no, it's just the Legends is for the Nagri is so much cooler.
Oh hell yeah! Especially
nice
if you get into the books with the Lady Vader.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce. I'm sitting here looking at Mal Ariush. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, not even gonna. Yeah.
That's why you go to the nicknames of just calling him Roosh.
Yeah.
When even Thrawn can't pronounce the name. Because they smell that Leia smells like Vader, so they call her Lady Vader.
Yeah. And the only reason they even listened to Thrawn is because Vader was gone. So unlike in whatever the hell the Rebels was doing.
Well, in Rebels, he's a special contractor.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about our...
For Thrawn, so,
So what about our Space Marine?
I come from Satrong, or I don't know how you pronounce that name. But it's obviously the planet with heavy gravity, where most Cuzos come from. Probably the reason why he's on this mission, or with this group. He was hired by a lot of people, mostly like admirals, I'd say, like going to like foreign planets. Also, he was really easily able to capture and catch like snipers and such. Like they would try to like run or hide somewhere, but he could easily find them.
So does that mean you've worked for your admiral? Maybe that's
probably
why you're
did,
on the team?
yeah.
Kortov has no problem with different species, so maybe you could have been his recommendation.
Definitely was then.
Okay.
Hired by many people.
So you guys pack up into your very impressive looking ship. I mean, come on, the Decimator's really impressive. As you can see, I clearly have a map there, so you can put yourselves in the ship. So it looks like only the team commander and the pilot's going to be up in the bridge.
I don't know. The others are still outside.
I know, they haven't gotten their gear on board.
I'm in the crew quarters.
You're checking out the bunk. The classic, I'll be in my bunk.
I'm assuming both you guys have gunnery or
I have gunnery too.
No.
Okay. No?
That's totally a thing
either.
that you can pop off on the intercoms and say, so do we have anyone that can operate the weapons on this bird?
I can.
Because that's totally a valid thing.
My gunnery's 4 green, so I'm not horrid. I'm just not trained for it.
I mean, you're better than me. I only have 2 green in gunnery, so
yeah, it's
all right. So if we need, you'll be our 2 gunners at this point. All right, everybody aboard? We all set?
All right, start taking off, Lieutenant.
As you guys start taking off and you put the data stick in the console and you pull out of the cargo bay that is, by the way, your personal authorized cargo bay. Your commander has the command codes for this cargo bay to lock it down if need be, that of course somebody of higher ranking can unlock it. But if you choose to lock the bay down, that's up to you.
Cool.
What was the name of the ship again?
Which one?
ISS Oblivion.
The Oblivion? Okay.
The Decimator, that's that ship, not the command ship.
Yeah.
It's now on the token.
I don't see it on the token.
It is. At least I see it.
It's because only he has access to see the nameplate. How about that?
There it is.
There we go.
Beautiful.
See, as you have named it, I will go ahead and make sure we will totally have to get the ship details added to it. Okay, so you guys take off and you put the data stick in and slide the hyperspace, and the stars immediately. And of course, you realize you've got like a 6-hour time to chat, debrief, do whatever on the ship, or just have everybody get sack time. Or play with your guns if you want a time.
Yeah.
So
chill out.
Commander, I'm assuming you're reading the information such as the coded frequency that you have once you get into the system to broadcast to Agent Shroud.
Yep. I am making
Okay.
sure I have all my equipment and gear on me. Going over the mission file, making sure there's nothing I missed. And
Okay.
then, of course, 30 minutes before the mission, I will ask the lieutenant to call everyone to the command deck.
Okay.
Okay. Busy flying, but okay. Yeah.
Annoyedly hits
Captain's
the intercom
requesting.
button.
Yeah.
This is your pilot
Your-
speaking.
Everybody's requested to the command deck by the captain. Please report immediately.
Ogrev does not respond because he's already there.
Oh no. There we go.
Oh, I'm out of space. Well, goodbye.
Oh,
You didn't make.
man down, man down.
Didn't make the
Didn't even
leap.
take the escape pod.
Somebody had fun with that picture.
Oh, damn, someone did.
Whoa.
Nice.
In about half an hour's time, we will all be landing down. And so we have a few options that we can do. First of all, we can try to do this stealthily. Go in, we can contact our agent, go in, take Devis, and then get out. Or we could kick down the front door, per se. I think it would be better for us to stealth in there first and try to get around it, at least before we get to our target. As finding our way in might be more difficult than finding our way out when they're unprepared.
If that's what you believe, Sergeant Major.
If that's what you believe, Sergeant Major, it will be done.
Yes. And remember, we're going to keep...
No.
Because Pilot's here, that's why.
I'm just curious. I can get a room made for this shit.
Well, the pilot has to fly the ship.
We
No,
do
you're
have
in
a ready
hyperspace.
room, right?
Hyperspace.
Remember, when you're
Like,
in
I was-
hyperspace,
Oh,
you can
if
go
we're in
take a
hyperspace, then
nap
no, we
and
can
come
go on the-
back.
Yeah, if we're in hyperspace, then no. Yeah, we can be on the bridge room.
Okay,
I
I was just wondering. I mean, there's
waiting.
a room made
I was like
for this
in the
shit.
ready room, and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Why aren't we in here?"
Well, and technically, you could broadcast the briefing to the command deck if you needed to.
Yeah. Yes, Unshin made a booth right there.
And it's got, hollow projectors,
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
audio.
Remember, we will be contacted by an agent there, so be ready. And if need be, we can call in support, although make sure to not tell about the details of this mission to them.
I see.
And
So what is our cover if our contact is made?
if contact is made and they ask about it, we shall tell them that we were doing a routine scouting mission and got caught by pirates on a supposedly abandoned asteroid. But remember, all of you should stay within medium range of me, as I will be much more useful to all of you if you do so. Short range would be even more preferred.
That sounds creepy as hell,
But-
by the way.
But combat, of course,
Very
can get
strange
hasty.
order to give.
Yeah. But of course, combat can get hasty, and if cover needs to be taken, you may do so. And remember,
All right.
I only expect the bare minimum from you: perfection on this mission. We have about 25 minutes until we get in range. All of you, be prepared in 15.
Actually, it'd be 10, but... Sorry, the whole army thing. 15 minutes early is on time.
Right.
So.
Or the
Yeah,
Nogri's just giving you lip, Captain.
Actually, all he's doing is grunting. So, yeah.
Okay, so as you guys, as there's really bad echo for a second there. As you guys are having your debriefing, and I see poor Dash was left all alone up there to look at the streaking stars. The camera kind of swaps over to a poor guy sitting at a computer console flipping radio stations up in this area here. And this con, and you probably don't want to zoom in because the map gets super blurry. He's sitting there with a reptilian alien guy across the ways, just talking shit. As you guys are basically cycling radio frequencies, either looking for emergency calls or pirates saying, hey, summon the fleet to our cool swag spot. So, Agent Shroud.
What is wrong with the ship? It's like, looks like it's folded almost. What?
It's because it's an angled picture, so it's the quickest one I can find just now. So focus at the top of the map. That's where the action's taking place. Stop getting recon.
Okay.
As you're looking at the security cameras and you're flipping around, you see down in the station is the boss playing Sabat with some of the crews. Some crew are sleeping. You've got this ship is not here yet, by the way, so you can ignore that. But these 3 ships are here. This one's docked outside. This one's a little one-man fighter for protecting the place, and this one's a cargo one of just freshly stolen swag. You see some
and that one looks all sorts of screwed up.
Antique battle droids that the captain basically has from his old swag of back in the day from the Clone Wars. Is there anything special you're doing while you're stuck on comms duty?
Basically, I'm kind of looking out for anything to tell me that the crew is approaching, but basically just kind of paying very close attention, but kind of feigning boredom, and just making small talk with the other guy over here.
Okay, and he's basically talking about, hey, did you see the racers? The pod racers last week. I mean, it was a great, and he of course brings it up on the big view screen between you guys, and you're just like, about the pod races again.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one. Tell me all about it. Yar.
and he starts droning on about the pod racers, and going on and on about it. And then all of a sudden, why, Commander, do you send the coded message that you're supposed to?
Commander, fell asleep.
Commander Tiari.
Yes, I do. Sorry.
As all of a sudden you get this, one of your monitors that you're monitoring is the HoloNet, and it's like, HoloNet shows, and then all of a sudden you get this signal that you have, you always keep an eye out because it's the coded frequency that you're contacted on normally, and all of a sudden you get an encrypted coded message. And do you open said message?
Yeah, I'm gonna as he's talking about it, I'm gonna ask him to I'm gonna point at the big screen, the monitor where he's showing the pod stuff, and ask him a question about wait, I didn't catch that move. What's that move called? Point out to me the guy you like to follow.
Okay.
And if he looks away, then I'll kind of just like try to do it real quick.
So give me a quick computers roll, since even though you know this is coming, it is still kind of a covert kind of thing.
Okie dokie.
Because it does require you to decrypt it really quick and.
Put it in the
Sure.
code.
That's cool. Are you? Do you have the difficulty set?
Yep. I'm all ready.
Okay. While he's looking away, I'll use my cybernetic. I'll port in real quick.
So what cybernetics do you have? What does the camera see when it looks at you?
I extend my hand, palm up, and so it kind of disguises the motion. It just kind of looks like I've got my hand resting on the console, and the access key cylinder, like an R2 unit has, pops out of my hand and does a little doodly doo. In the
how's that go again?
Doodly doo.
That's what I thought.
And so that reduces the difficulty by 1.
Nice. Okay.
So, good?
Yep, you're good. So immediately, because now remember, you've got privacy on your monitors over here while he's sitting over here. So you go doodly doo, and immediately the message starts to decipher, in classic like 70s computer script. And basically you see command phrases mixed with a lot of gibberish. So that way totally somebody couldn't even if they were looking over your shoulder, they couldn't make out exactly what they're seeing you read. And basically it's the time for your mission is now. Secure, and it gives, the pirate captain's name, and basically secure your target as well as the Clone Wars era droid. Which basically you fully know that you were here to spy on Divas Javan, and he was not to be killed because you know this guy is a old separatist general. And his pirate operation, yep, the Deveroni. His pirate operation is definitely taken on the feel of an old separatist cell, but due to your being infiltrated with them as a simple comms operator, that this pirate cell has been selling weapons to not only pirates, mercenaries, but suspectedly rebels. And because of the background you've had, you see that this guy carries around a T-Series tactical battle droid's head that he has plugged into a little portable battery pack, and he has this thing strategically plot attacks that the pirates are doing. And it gives them definitely, you sense that it gives him a definite advantage.
Mm-hmm. But does he have it on all the time, or just powers it up when he's strategizing?
He usually keeps it on when he's screwing around, but more importantly, he turns it on whenever he's about to make an attack. I mean, often he has it locked in his quarters, is the big thing.
That's awesome.
Which one's his quarters?
Ooh, that's a good question. His quarters happen to be over here. Yes, currently occupied with some friends.
Okay.
He's very popular with the ladies.
Oh, I see.
And of course, you're not sad to be given the good news.
Oh yeah. So, what is there any other information like an ETA or anything like that?
It depends. Commander, did you include any additional information?
Yes, of course. I would give ETA, and I would also put that we are a squad of 4.
Okay.
That T in his quarters there is.
And that we are coming on a Decimator class ship.
You got a great ride.
Only the best.
The best for the boys on the ground.
Okay, so what is the ETA then? Like, how long till they get you?
I would say I would have sent it out, so the ETA would be half an hour.
Okay, so 30 minutes once you signal them that it's safe to come. Because, by the way, conveniently, during your infiltration of this pirate organization, you're the guy in charge of watching the security system and the radar here. Do you wish to flip that off?
Well, I would like to say that in preparation for this, I probably would have made a loop of.
Well, you didn't know this was
stuff.
coming, is the shocking part.
Oh, at all? Okay.
You were still
Okay.
infiltrating these pirates, waiting to be given the command to assassinate everyone here and leave, on one of their ships. This is kind of shocking and surprising to you that a ship's coming to pick you up.
Oh, okay. That's cool then.
Change of plans. Surprise!
Surprise, you got assistance. Yay.
All right. So, now, you also mentioned a couple other ships in the area. Do we know about them?
These are the ships that are docked here. So you've got the captain's
Oh,
ship.
they're okay.
You've got basically a smuggler ship and a small single-person fighter.
Okay.
They're currently all docked.
They're currently all docked and powered down. Because,
Okay.
you guys are basically like the fishermen listening for ships to give distress calls so they can go assist these ships.
Quote, unquote.
Okay, and is this the only way in and out?
There's an umbilical that you can walk into a docked ship here, and a ship can dock here, or there's the classic air bay that's constantly open unless someone decides to close the shields. They may the actual hard shields. They may actually close the door, but there's the static environmental shield always open. And you do know for a fact that the pirate captain keeps a bunch of his old antique droids standing guard. He feels comfortable having a bunch of B1 battle droids that are rusting apart as bodyguards.
Is there, on the computers, is there any centralized control of them?
No.
No, okay.
They're all loyal and bound to their general. They might be B1 battle droids, but he still appreciates being called the general.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay, so 30 minutes, huh?
30-minute ETA.
Okay, so am I supposed to send them a signal back, or is this just notification and on we go?
I'm assuming your future commander did give you a frequency that they can be notified back at if you'd like.
Okey-dokey.
That would only be polite, right, Commander?
Yep. Being polite is good.
Okie dokie. I'll just send a real quick message on the same channel while this guy's kind of half distracted anyway. I'll send a quick response. Affirmative. Let me think. Prepare for. Let me think. You said that there's a shield door here, and then there's an umbilical here.
Yep, they could totally dock right here, sort of like this ship is doing. They could dock on that side, or they can pull it right in and park it inside.
Okay.
And if you would like, you can totally turn on the tracking beacon to this place, which is the nice blinky lights here, and it lights up a signal for them to come land, because if not, they're going to take like an hour to find this place.
Oh, okay. So,
It is a hidden pirate base after all.
yes, I'll say that, basically I'll say prepare for, big door, something like big doors wide open, look for the blinky lights or something like that.
Roger.
So, is it possible, they said 30 minutes, huh? Is it possible to set this on a timer so that, like, just before that 30-minute mark, it opens up for them to get in?
Well, remember, the door is open. There's just that static
it's just
blast,
environmental shields.
that static
Oh, it's
shield that
just
keeps the air
environmental.
inside.
Okay.
So anyone can technically fly in if you know where the place is, but you're in an asteroid field, so it's like I'm looking for one rock in a wheelbarrow full of rocks.
Okay. So I would like to set the lights on a timer.
Okay.
I like them to come flashing on. I'll do the math. I'll like them to set them come flashing on at like the 20. Let me think. Maybe like the 25-minute mark.
Okay.
So they'll arrive and be able to see it and zoom in, but the pirates won't be notified of it until then.
Okay. And do you want to do it in a way that nobody in the control room will be notified?
Yes, I want to do that also.
Okay, so that will add an extra purple, which obviously your little, how'd that go again?
Doodly-doo.
Will negate.
Around.
Okay, so give me a computer roll.
Okay.
And since, we totally have dark side points aplenty.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Okay, let me see here. Where am I? Skills.
As the guy's still talking about, oh yeah, I bet 100 credits on this guy, and he cost me 200 credits. Because I made the mistake of doubling down after he lost the first time.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Ooh, I get a strain back.
Okay. So you recover some strain. You've got the timer set. As you kind of like, walk over to kind of distract this guy, to talk to him, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
As
for a few minutes.
As the screen swipes back to your ship, your commander pulls out the data rod and puts it back in her little pocket. And you guys are looking at this huge asteroid field. You're glad that you got the confirmation that the message was received. That was huge, because if not, y'all are looking at a huge asteroid field. Does anyone want to scan it to possibly find out where exactly you're going? Because you just had coordinates of the system. You don't know where this base is specifically.
Yeah.
So, quick question, James. So I was rolling for it not to be able to override it, right? Was that what my goal was for?
No one would be able to know that you did it.
Oh, so because I failed, somebody could find out.
Yeah, the extra purple was to make sure no blinking light indicated to anybody that you turned on the running lights.
Okay, but I failed, so somebody could notice it.
Somebody could totally notice it, and conveniently, unbeknownst to you, as you walked away, it's already broadcasting.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I would like to use.
It's
so
totally
we're the only
a safety
two in here,
feature.
Though.
Yep.
But we would be the only ones to know about it, right?
If he looked at the console, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to keep them distracted, yeah. I'm going to feign a great amount of interest, like, oh, pod racing, have you been to Melistaire? What do you think of that?
Nice. Give me a deception, a charm, or coercion.
Well, I'm lying through my teeth because I couldn't care less about pod racing. And that's, and lying is what I do. Okay, we're ready when you are.
Go for it.
Okay, go. Perception.
By the
No strain
hair,
that time.
by the hair of your skinny doodly thing, you basically go over there and start schmoozing him, and he's just like, bro, he's totally getting into the conversation, pats you on the back, and he's like, look at these clips from the 5 years ago race where this guy was on fire. You're just like, oh god, please let me shoot him now. Okay, so screen swipes back to the decimator out there. You guys are looking to do a computer scan, or are you just going to sit and wait?
Well, now you said that they came on already, so.
Yep, they don't know about that.
Oh, they can't see him.
We have to scan or look for it.
Yeah, I'll tell Dash. Our Shroud has lit up some lights for us, so.
Well, you don't know about that yet. You haven't done anything. You're just sitting at the edge of the system pulling your data stick out of the computer console.
Oh, did he not tell us that in his report back? Or?
No, I did. I said, look for the blinky lights. The door's wide open.
To scan or look for it.
Yeah, I was gonna tell Dash to scan.
Remember, you guys are out at Pluto. He's at Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And I also I also said identify by name, Shroud.
He gave the proper countersign and everything. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to scan the best I can scan, so I'm doing a perception.
Is anybody else good on this vessel with computers or perception?
Now the commander asks.
No.
I see.
So yeah, I'm perceiving because he told me to do what to do.
I will help you out. I'll help look. So I guess I give you blue.
Okay, go for it.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Perception is harder than computers. As you guys are looking off into the solar system, and you're just like, I don't see shit. Conveniently, a few seconds later, when you're looking and you see nothing, all of a sudden you get a signal. And it's one of those coded signals that every commercial facility has saying, welcome to so-and-so station. If you would like landing coordinates, please contact frequency 597428 or follow this tracking beacon to our location. Followed by the cry of a porg. Welcome to Vassan Asteroid Belt, Binding Outpost AS-69. Please know that all weapons are restricted from coming on the station per the Mining Guild Ordinance 597643.
Well, pilot, it looks like we have our coordinates.
And would you like to do an astrogation for that?
Sure.
I'll help you out.
We don't have our co-pilot, so.
Use those light side, yes. So I've got the blue for your assistance and the upgrade. Okay. You start twisting dials and knobs. Yep. As you easily know where the station is. As you're just like, it's that one right there. So you guys kind of, I'm assuming you're heading straight towards it?
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys get close. You notice
Zipping
that
right through.
there's couple, you do that nice, cool, calm fly through the asteroids there. You see this old mining facility. It's all kind of dented and dusted and, very, very low maintenance going. It's got half of the mining outpost sign gone. Looks like a rock or a ship careened into it at one time. So you see clearly a really nice looking vessel docked outside. The static screen stands out like nobody's business because it gives you that beautiful blue-green energy field that clearly points there's the landing bay. There is a umbilical right there you could connect to if you wanted. It would be more difficult than parking inside. Yep. And what do you guys do?
Can I when it approaches as it's starting to approach the mark, let me know when it's like 5 minutes till they're supposed to arrive or something like that.
Okay, so 5 minutes till their arrival time. Since they're pulling up, what are you gonna do?
What I want to do is basically the umbilical or the way the ship is docked. Is it possible for me to use the controls to disengage that so it floats free?
Not from here. It would have to be done from the ship itself. The ship is clamped on, not the station clamped onto the ship. But that's a good idea. If only it wasn't a mining facility like a military one that had explosive bolts to jettison the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't know what we're flying into the hangar here, so didn't get any data on that. So I would say if the crew wants to get ready on the ramp there, I'm gonna come in hot and drop the ramp as we're past the barrier and landing.
Yes, I was about to suggest that.
So as we've seen
here,
and
the other thing. Oh, sorry.
It's totally a great helicopter-style system where you can pop out on both sides, or you can pop out on one side.
The other thing I was going to do, since I couldn't do that, I had a secondary option. Can I like as they're about to be coming in, I'm gonna I want to just basically like as soon as they appear, like glitch the system, like make the system appear to glitch and shut down the radar just long enough for them to not be approach unseen.
Okay, so yeah, you shut down
while he's rambling on about the pod races.
Okay, so you flip off the radar. Just all of a sudden, as you guys are approaching, you see the radar tower. It's this big swiveling disc, something classic from the 50s. All of a sudden, it slows down and just like clicks to a stop.
And I'll be like, "Hey, can you cover for me for a sec? I really got to hit the head."
And he just looks and she's like, "You got it, brother."
Thanks, man. Thanks.
And if you find any spice sticks while you're at the head, let me know.
Will do. Okay, cover for me. I'll be back in just a few.
And where are you heading?
I'm gonna head over and start heading. I'm gonna start heading down here. But I want to I want to kind of like lock the door from this side.
Okay, now there are two pirates smoking and joking right there.
Oh, they're awake. They look like they were like laying down. Okay.
They're just sitting on people. They're sitting on cargo containers, just smoking and joking. I mean, you can totally try to like deception or stealth or skullduggery to lock the door without anybody noticing.
Well, first thing I'll try is I'll say, "Hey guys, our buddy in there could use one of those smokes. You guys mind popping in there, giving him one? I'm heading to the head. I gotta go quick. Do you mind?"
As they like, cool. Do me a favor, give me a charm or deception. Since you're disrupting them from what they're doing. They're totally taking inventory. Yeah, that's it. As you see the death sticks in their mouths. As you totally take 2 points of strain as you're stressing the shit. Because you're just like, why are you bringing amateurs that I have to cover for? This is bullshit. Okay, and these guys look at you like, you got it, man, you got it. As they come in there and they're just like, Quizo, how's radar doing? You're not watching that space porn, are you? Hollow skin flicks.
So they're in. I'll lock the door.
Okay, now how are you locking the door? Are we talking computer electronic locks, like scrambling the passcodes? Or are you like shorting out the door with skullduggery or, something?
Well, yeah, I'll just change it to my own. I'll just change it to my own passcode, like a personal pin.
Okay. So you're gonna now using your cyber bits.
Cyber bit.
I will, but I'll also use that.
I just needed to know so if I had to take out a purple. Okay, so really quickly you pull your palm up, your little cyber bits come out, and you diddly diddly diddly.
Doodly doodly do. Okay, so you reduce the difficulty by 1 and you got my upgrade?
Yep.
Nice.
As you're just like, boom, door is locked and the passcode is now 4567. Okay,
The
so you're
worst
only gonna have
passcode.
time to do.
Sorry?
You're only gonna have time to do 2 more things roughly.
Okay.
As
well,
the port
with those
says.
two advantage, can I have? Can they maybe just think that it's a little door malfunction that not
Sure.
anything
Yeah,
purposeful?
that it looks like it's just it won't even say the wrong passcode. It'll just say malfunction.
Yeah,
Because
that.
this place is not at its heyday after all. It's old. It's dirty. Thank God the mouse droids have scrubbed all the toxic dust off the floors.
Nice.
Okay, so
Okay, and then yeah.
So you'll have enough time to do 2 more rounds, basically.
Okay, so let's see.
And that cat
I'm
so
going
sounds like a
to-
porg.
You're right.
Since there's nobody else here, I'll walk fast over to here.
As there's a porg
well-
in a cage right there.
Actually, that's okay. I'll leave that one. Basically, I'm gonna head down toward.
Wow,
toward here.
you were flying down those hallways.
Well, 2 rounds, right?
Yep, that's
So. Oh wait, I should have asked.
short distance is 4 squares.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
This
I'm
is a
not that
big
fast.
complex.
Not that fast. Okay. So.
As everyone at the table gets scared because you came flying down the hallway.
So I can move 16 that. Well, in 2 rounds, if I use my action as a move, I can just motor myself down 16 squares.
Yeah,
essentially,
16
right?
squares is running down the hallway.
Yeah, there's nobody here to see me until I get. I take it back. Okay, the first round, because I'll run to about here. Oops. I'll run till I get to here, and then I'll slow down and just walk casually.
Okay. So you'll do that whole run while nobody looks at me, and then you realize, oh, they could hear me if I run past this corner. I'll walk casual.
And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's about as far as I can get.
Okay. And you hear them, they're having a good time playing Sabak. You know, one of the guys screams, Sabak! And the 6 people at the table start busting out in laughter, you know. You hear the captain joking him of, you're not the best Sabak player, my friend. I would never go to war with you because you have no luck whatsoever. And the Weequay just makes some rude Weequay comment back to him. Okay, so outside, are you guys going to come into the landing pad or try to connect to the umbilical?
Landing pad, too slow.
We're going all in.
Okay, you're going for the tactical landing?
Yeah, too slow to umbilical and stuff. Especially with these droids. So no, I'm coming in as soon as I pass the field, the ramp's dropping.
Nice.
Coming in, landing hot.
Okay, so you get all ready. Give me a piloting check as you come threading the needle. And yes, I'm totally going to do that.
Before I could get my character sheet open.
Excellent.
Quick draw.
I got to give you guys some points.
Right.
As you're just like, hang on, good thing this thing is made of a profile perfectly made for sliding in here. Oh, wait, are those cargo containers on the deck? Who puts cargo containers on this part of the deck? Lazy pirates. And as soon as you come in, you can clearly see there's 4 antique battle droids sitting just inside on guard duty. And yes, I am ready.
All right. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
You even
Maybe
have 3
piloting was
yellows.
not
That
meant to be a
sucks.
career for me.
Apparently.
As you know, you come skittering in here, and all of a sudden, just when you think it's clear, there's like crap hanging above, like chains and hooks for unloading vessels that totally would never be in this situation. I mean, it's one of those of when you see this, you're totally flabbergasted that why would they do this on a ship? As I am totally ill prepared and have to pull up the book real quick. So do me a favor, go ahead and roll me percentile.
Percentile.
Oh, crap.
Okay, let's see. That's a D100. Ha!
Oh, okay.
Okay, and what is the ship's defense?
Defense with me flying is 3.
Okay, so minus 30 off that number.
Off of a 5.
So minus...
Just 1.
Okay, so thank God the ship's defenses nullified any collision damage. Yes, this is how collision rules work. Thank God. As you see now, did you have the shields up? I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, we're coming in hot as you know, and then opening
As
ramp as we're coming in, landing, dropping.
you guys all feel the shudder of he's threading the needle very harsh and hard. Thank God the ship is shaped to go in there, you know. As you come to a nice skid halt, what would you like to use those advantage for?
Let's see. We will ensure that the ramps are open and ready without any
without any
issues for
obstruction.
those.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
And how
'Cause
far
I'm good.
in were
I
you
meant to do that.
intending to go, by the way?
Just in.
Just in?
Like, yeah. Easy back out and go.
Maybe that's the problem. You were totally looking in the rearview mirror to make sure you had exit strategy that it did
Possible.
not help. Okay. So
I'm
as
in
you
2
guys
places at once.
Right?
Yeah.
That was all planned. There was no damage. That was exactly how
Okay.
I meant it.
So by the way, our spy guy over here, you feel a shudder in the superstructure. You know, like a rock just hit the station, or, you know, somebody violently just dropped a ship in the hangar bay. There was some kind of interruption, and it seems like people are doing that whole, what was that? We're not leaking in the atmosphere, are we? Okay, so go ahead and everybody roll initiative. For those invading and keenly aware, give me your cool. And for those who are being surprised that something hit the station, give me your vigilance.
Wasn't expecting that.
What's better? 2 gold for an ish or a gold and 2 green? More dice, right?
More
Usually more dice
dice.
is better.
For initiative, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So
Like,
this
see,
one
I have
I'll
4 greens and I rolled a 3 and a
Oops.
2, so.
yeah. Well, I mean, I can roll 2 gold no matter what. Because I can use my warfare for initiative. But
Oh,
I think,
yeah, that's a nice skill. My
but
intelligence just sucks.
I think the yellow and 2 green gives a higher chance of dice. Look at that.
Wow.
Damn.
Triumph. Why couldn't I have been on my piloting?
Yeah.
Maybe you're just never meant to be a pilot. You
Hey,
know.
Apparently,
at
we'll
least
see.
you rolled really low. Let's put it that way. Because collision
Exactly.
rules can be really rough. You could have
It was
given the
meant
riggers something to do while they're invading. And the rigger,
right.
by the way, is totally going to stay and keep the ship locked down as he grabs his service weapon and goes, I've got the ship.
Yep.
I've got the ship if you'd like to head out, Captain.
Yep.
Good on you.
Yeah.
And of course, remember you guys deploy from the sides of the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
And clearly there's this whole, the droids are just like, uh-oh, is that supposed to be happening? And remember, 4 is short, 9 is medium. It's almost like this bay is meant for large things to be in there. So the ramps slammed down with a scrapey scrape sound that thankfully did no damage, but did do a nice scrape sound.
Yeah, it was meant to distract everybody on the ship. That's why I
Yeah,
did it.
it's totally what it was. So
Can't prove otherwise.
who's gonna go first as the ship just comes to a rest?
I think I should go first for a very good reason, guys. Okay, I can get you all into position.
And by the way, these are the dots, or how many are in the group?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so I'd be like, so I'm just gonna get down there, and I want to, as an action, make a average leadership check to do field commander.
Okay. I was gonna say, on the ship, did you want to do it right before you guys disembark?
I mean, it just it
This way, if
doesn't
you were to
matter.
stay here, you could hit both groups.
No, I could no. It's just equal to my presence. There's no
Oh, okay. No distance.
Yeah. The distance one is formation tactics. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, but this one is just a number of valleys is equal to my presence. But I'm gonna like, I guess, soft cap it by like, if I can see them. So or know they're like right there. So
Okay. So thanks to
So
the
I can just
beautiful
target-
design of the ramp, you can see from one end to the other pretty easy. So you
Yep.
can totally say something cool and inspiring and shit.
Yep. So I'm gonna get down and be like, all right, troops, get down there, get into positions, get behind cover. We have four tactical droids behind us. We need to take them out right now.
You mean battle droids?
Battle droids. Yeah.
If it's tactical, you don't want to destroy it. So is there
Yeah.
any roll I need to do? Is that just an automatic thing you're doing for him?
It's an automatic thing. It's an average leadership check that I have to make. So
Okay, so 2 purple.
yes.
All right, I got that in there for you.
Okay, ready?
Yep. As the green commander's
yep.
going to inspire
That's a
his troops.
success. So you all can take you can all suffer 1 strain to get a free maneuver.
Damn.
Yep.
As she's saying, move it, move it, move it.
Exactly.
Okay.
She obviously, our commander hasn't figured out she's not dealing with symmetrical troops yet.
Hey, she used to be a commander in the Clone Wars for the Republic, and now the Empire, so she has ways that she expects you guys to fight. Apparently, she got you guys.
Exactly. So and then let's see. So it's 4. So
And she's dancing around. Jeez.
Whee! And remember, basically, it's 2 squares to get off the ship.
got it. Yep. And then that was an action. So yeah, that's all there is for my turn. But
as
you
you
all
come
can take
running
1
out
strain
there,
to move.
bold as brass in your battle gear. Okay.
Exactly.
So how long did they get that effect, by the way?
It doesn't say how long. They can just suffer. Wait, immediately. So you all can do it right now.
So right now they can suffer 1 strain and make a maneuver.
Yes.
Okay. So everybody want to go ahead and do that, or you don't have to?
Already done it.
Oh, okay. So you're running out there to get engaged with the battle droids?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's going to be scary. Okay. Anybody else
It's
taking?
2 squares to get off, so I have to move.
I'm
back
assuming
one.
our pilot's going to use that to get down to the ramps.
Well, yeah, I'm using, I got let it ride, so I'm able to jump out and then head to the ramp. So yeah.
There, the ship became part of the map. Okay, so you do have let it ride. That's a good one.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm technically right at the ramp then.
Okay, so everybody, yep, looks like everybody's done it. Yep, I think our Nogru's about to do it. Are you going to take the 1 strain for a free maneuver?
Yep, I already did.
Okay, so who's going next after she basically inspires y'all to get off this boat and shoot some shit?
Gromar, do you want to go first? before I do?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll move over here, and then I'll do a true aim on these guys.
Okay, now remember, you already took one maneuver for one strain, so moving is going to be a second maneuver this round.
Wait, what?
Remember, you can only take a max of 2 maneuvers.
You took one out of turn.
So she gave you a free one, and moving further is going to be a second maneuver. Aiming would be a third.
How would I be moving? So the free action was to get out, then?
Yeah. Basically, you used it as a maneuver to get
one
out.
Strain. For one strain, you're getting an extra. You're getting your extra maneuver.
I'm getting.
So you're getting a maneuver for half the extra. Yeah.
Okay.
So
then I'll just.
So if you wanted to stay there, aim and shoot, you can do that.
No, because I get extra soak if I'm on cover.
Okay, so you're diving between.
Screw that.
You're diving behind the extra pirate swag there. Okay.
And everybody within close range also, or short distance gets one extra soak if they're in cover.
You're looking out for your commander there.
That is a little OP on the on the prime position.
That's pretty good.
That's only if there's cover. I mean, it's only OP if cover is provided. Yes, right. Shooting someone can provide cover. Okay.
Well, considering she's exposed to these guys, I don't think it counts that fair. But
well, there's various debris. If she said she was taking cover, I'd totally have given it to her.
Oh yeah, I was after I got off.
You did say get to cover.
Get everybody. Yeah, no. Basically, my thing was get everybody out, and then I was taking cover over here.
Okay, so what bonus do you give to folks taking cover?
Just one soak.
Okay, so everybody gets one extra.
If they're
soak,
in short range, close range, or whatever the closest. Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing anything for your action?
I'm gonna shoot these guys.
Okay. And they look like they are firmly in medium. So 2 purple. Yep. And just because... Did that work? I didn't hear it click. Okay, yeah, it worked.
It went.
Okay, I'm like, I didn't see any bloop bloop when I hit it, so all of a sudden I got kind of worried. Okay, go ahead and take your shot. As the Nogri's going to be shooting a explosive or non-explosive?
None.
Okay, so you clearly hit the droids over here you're shooting at.
Yeah.
One would definitely hope. So that's going to be 10 points of damage with Pierce 3?
Yep.
Ooh.
Then I guess I'll do a crit.
Ooh, as you basically take both of them out.
One shot, 2 kills.
His shot goes through, nails him in the head, nails the other one in the chest, and they both go down with just one ching. And of course, you both are smelling, projectile fuel, which smells so weird compared to bathylastic gas.
Right.
Okay. And then with the last one, I'll just give a blue to the next person that goes, I guess.
Okay. Because these droids are obviously distracted, not on the defense. So...
They just saw 2 heads explode. I mean, come on.
Well, they're like, wait, is that one of the ships that's supposed to be coming in here? What's going on? Oh, shit. Pop, pop.
These droids are kind of like, charging forward to see what's going on. These two are kind of cautiously coming forward, mainly because they have squeaky hinges. And these are going to shoot back. I mean, they're going to totally shoot the big, scary, skull-covered thing coming after them. Because that's intimidating as shit. Just saying. And you know what? They're gonna aim. They got an aim there. So, what's your defense? Oh, Space Marine.
1.
1 defense?
Yep.
Let's see what happens as they start going pew, 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 pew. And blaster bolts are bouncing off your armor.
Ogriv laughs.
Yes. Already feel fear, do you?
As I totally forgot to add that third pip to that group because that's what they rolled. So there must be 3 there. Okay, so who's going next?
I would love to go.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to aim and shoot.
That's not creepy at all.
No.
Never.
Okay, I have your blue dice in there. Oh, and apparently you're taking an upgrade. All right, go ahead and take your shot. Damn.
Nice.
And what is your damage?
That will be 15 due to barrage.
Oh,
And Pierce 2.
damn. Okay, so needless to say, Gruss is trying to show the Nogri up that you can kill 2 in one shot. I can kill 3 in one shot. As you pop off your round and just blast them down. Because big guy with big gun. And creepy voice.
No blood, no skulls. I'm good.
I was given a squad of lunatics. Oh God.
I was just thinking the same thing.
As all of a sudden in the command room here, this guy's at his computer panel, and you're just seeing a fire alarm sensor flashing, and he pulls up the camera and sees droids getting blasted to the ground, and he's just like, "What the deuce?" As he totally hits the alarm button on his console. Bunch of people are waking up. These 2 guys are like, "Dude, why'd you hit the alarm? We got spice for you. Your buddy said you needed spice." And who's going next?
I could go.
Okay, what are you gonna
Go for
do? You clearly
Okay,
hear
so,
there's some heavy weapons fire coming off, and the general alarm is going off, which is a really annoying. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, I'm gonna do a double move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about it. And I'm gonna shout down to, "Hey, Captain! Captain! I managed to set off the alarm. We're being attacked, but the I'll say whatever these guys' names are. Said I hit the alarm on my way out, but they managed to lock down the control room. I think they're in cahoots with the attackers."
Oh, give me a deception roll.
Upgrade.
Ooh, let me upgrade that.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Okay.
I was gonna do it, but didn't get there quick enough.
Hey, same team.
Your crew is wanting to make sure that you're very deceptive. They don't know what you're doing exactly, but they want you to be really good at it.
Come on, liar, liar, pants on fire. No.
Oh.
Oopsie.
That hurts.
Oopsie.
That hurts.
As he kind of like throws down his cards when the alarm, because you can see the alarm went off, and he basically yells at you with like general sneer, like a commander would say to his men of, "Get back to your post! Lock the facility down, send the general distress signal to signal the fleet to come back." And by fleet, he means 2 other ships.
I'll pass that on.
As he's getting up and pulling his weapon, he's pulling his vibro axe off the table, and he's got his, he's judging between, do I get the rifle hanging off the chair or the vibro axe on the table? And he kind of like puts the axe down and grabs his rifle and just. But he definitively wants you back at your post. Obviously, the new guy must be like panic attack, and he's freaking it the fuck out.
I tell him I'll make sure and go back there and tell them what to do.
As they're just like, babbling idiot. He's barely good enough to monitor the comms. So, Captain McCaptain, what are you gonna do?
All right. I suppose.
I mean, there's a duo of bots on each side of the hangar coming towards you guys.
Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 or 4. There we go. And we're gonna shoot these guys. So we're at what, medium, looks like?
Yep. 2 solid purple dice.
Yep. All right. And stun works on droids, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Because if I recall, we were supposed to actually be trying to reclaim the robots.
Well, it was the tactical T-series droid that you're looking for.
Not
just
the,
the one that this guy carries.
Okay, that's what I was just trying to make sure. Okay.
You guys are
All
looking
right,
for you saw a holo vid of a tactical T-series droid, which is basically the commander droids from the Clone Wars era.
Right.
And these are clearly those antique B1 battle droids that you guys used for target practice at the academy.
Yep. Okay. So then, regular shot. So here we go. And it hits for 10.
And it hits for a solid 10 as you shoot out, and one of the droids goes going down. As the sad guy stops to look at his compatriot as, that happens. And meanwhile, pirate captain's doing the whole, we need to get out there and find out what's going on, and he yells at his men, and they're basically heading this way with weapons bearing. As the captain here definitely looks like he knows what he's doing with his blaster rifle. He's like, get back to your post, soldier.
I'll go as soon as it's my turn.
Okay, and so all of this action is happening, and the rigger is probably doing something on the ship. Something super cool. Probably looking at holo vids of his sister going to a wedding. These guys are mobilizing out, getting away from the gear that they were working on, going, what the fuck? These guys are banging on the door, going, what the fuck? Let us out. Who locked the door? These droids are holding their position, on guard as if, the camera can see them. As that is a good place to wrap it up there for now.
Oh, just when I was getting good.
Yep, just when the action started,
Awesome.
It's time to wrap it up. There's all kinds of shit's about to happen. Actually, these guys are going to go this way-ish. There's an intercom button they can push and say, what's going on? Where's the alarm? All right, so shit is hitting the proverbial fan. And Shroud's cover identity is still maintained. And we will go ahead and keep this initiative order because it's too good not to keep.
It's a nice little mix.
Yep. And then we'll see if maybe the duty dice will come up. Duty. It's kind of hard when I got to roll under a 15.
Yeah.
But hey, it may get bigger once we find out what our rigger's duty is.
True.
You never know. He may have put, his duty and not spent any of it.
True.
As he's totally elbows deep in one of the compartments in the ship, upgrading something, I bet. All right, so we will definitely say that is a good place to wrap it up there.
Bye, everyone.
Mainly because I got to get on WoW with Kelly in a little bit because I promised I'd run her before bedtime.
Are we playing the 31st or the 24th?
The 31st is the next game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Halloween?
Halloween. Are you guys up to playing Halloween?
I'm good.
Yeah, I got no life. I'm good.
I just want to make sure because, I got to do something Halloweeny for the game, which totally means a cargo container has something spooky and scary in it.
Right?
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
I'm just saying flashbacks to the first of the new trequels, those big scary things.
Oh,
wait,
I was thinking the spider thing from the Mandalorian. Like, oh my god.
Oh,
Those were horrible.
That was horrifying.
the ice spiders that are also the desert spiders, which are also from classic artwork from Star Wars, which is cool.
Any XP? No?
I will give you guys each 5 XP to spend, since I know you're hungry for it.
Oh god, thank you. Oh, thank you.
5 XP for showing where you were told to go and getting in the door. Kind of.
Yeah. Tactically. Hey, it worked. It was all a distraction.
You mean for showing up the first day?
Yeah.
For session 1?
automatically the rigger will be 5 points behind you.
Right.
And 3 months from now, he'll totally be saying, no, I was there for all the games, when he's 5 points short of buying something. All right, have a good night, guys.
All right, thank you, guys. See y'all tomorrow night, right?
Yep.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, I should be there. I mean,
okay, cool.
It depends on, stuff.
Life and stuff. Yeah. That's cool. Hope to see y'all there.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.